Getting ready to run a test session here for Daytona. This will be a 20 lap shootout. It's kind of like a just a test session and see how this stuff goes. And I apologize to Rusty Wallace. I have not found a number 59 car yet, but I will. And if you want me to put you in another car, I will. I'm going to send you a message anyway about that. But this is test number 2 here, and we'll go from here. Let's just skip right to the race. Okay. Now we'll go to the live. We'll go to live. I gotta drive first and quit here. Okay. It's got us on pit lane 2. Here we roll out here at Daytona International Motor Speedway. Start with Chandler Brown here in the number 11 car. Watch him here. This is Daytona. I've done a little bit of editing to the cars, so you guys enjoy this. We got Righteous Redneck number 9 Hooters car. Now with Chase Fan number 9 and the regular number 9 Napa Auto Parts that way. And I was spread out so much. So Tim Scott will be making a good start in this race. And number 6 Oxermeyer Ford. It looks like William Blackwell will lead us to the field here in the Tighten Up Cup Series preseason testing before we get ready for the big race here. Alright guys, enjoy. We come down to the line. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys and girls. William Blackwell got a good little jump there. Chase Fan number 9. Here comes Charlie NASCAR. Shiny Knife making it 3 abreast down below. Here comes JB Racing and Shiny Knife. Down below is 78 stuck out in the middle. Looks like Lisa back there in 88 needs to hold on that draft. Looks like she's got it. And here comes the number 11, 3 abreast. Thor Self to the lead here at Daytona. Thor slapped the wall just a touch. Tim Scott. Tim Scott running behind Christopher Goodrich as they make a run down the back straightaway. Look like Goodrich has got a good run right now. And cars are bouncing all over the track. A little bumpy here in Daytona. Goodrich to the lead. It's a beautiful race car Tim Scott has here. The Oscar Mayer car, beautiful race car. As he will take over the command here. Tighten Up Cup Series, sponsored by William Blackwell. Make sure you check him out on YouTube. Ooh, 20 touching 43 a little bit, guys. Kyle Busch sucks, coming strong down here to 41. 15 to go. Soviet Onion running strong in that 78. Number 8's coming back up strong up through here. I heard somebody hit. Uh oh, we may have a wreck, guys. Oh, big wreck back here behind them. We got a huge wreck. Caution flag is out. Pace car is coming out. Oh, Tim Scott. Well, it looks like Tim's car may not be beat up too bad. The rear left side's down a little bit. Looks like the 41 back here. Kyle Busch sucks. Heavily involved. Or the 14 of William Blackwell. I'm sorry, I get them cars confused. But William Blackwell, man, that's horrible for him. Man, he had a good run going. We're going to have to back this up and see what happened here, guys. Let's see what happened here at Daytona. Let's see if we can find out what happened to cause this crash here. Looks like it's coming off of turn 4. Right there. Looks like somebody might have blown the engine or something. Let me go to a different camera angle here. See if we can find out. Let's see if we can find out exactly what happened here. Coming off 4. Oh, right there, right there. Looks like the 20 got in the back of Tim Scott. Took out Charlie NASCAR. Christopher Goodrich heavily involved in it. Chase fan number 9 looks like he escapes. But, ooh, right there's what got William. The 78 coming off the wall. And right there you go. Heavy damage to the 14. We're going to a live view right now, guys. It's a 14 right now, smoking pretty heavily. That's sad. William Blackwell, Tighten Up sponsor here. The Tighten Up Cup Series. So, but this is a test session for the big race here at Daytona coming up here shortly. within the next 3 or 4 days. So looks like Charlie NASCAR's okay. The car looks to be pretty decent right now. No damage. I think he just got a little bit of a scrape, but he looks to be pretty decent right now. Number 11's getting a little bit of beat up there if you look there in the right rear door handle there. A little bit beat up there. And Tim Scott coming back on the racetrack. So these guys, I don't know. Christopher Goodrich come back up. We just don't know right now the situation on how some of these cars will drive. With the we got Righteous Redneck. Righteous Redneck is having some issues with his car. Smoke coming out the rear end. That looks like it's turnable, guys. I think I want to pull it number 9 Hooters car behind the wall. Just fortunately, there wasn't nowhere for him to go, and that's the way racing is. So, but if we take a look at the field, Nate Wines here's leading this field. And that number 8 car, Nate's looking real strong in this opener season. So the pace car's still out, but as we are under caution here after that wreck, like I said, we'd like to thank William Blackwell for sponsoring the Tighten Up Cup Series. We've got a lot of great drivers out here. So, yeah, it's pretty interesting. I'm practicing up on my skills too, guys, for the races. Next time around, we'll be on lap number 10. And we're supposed to have double pile restarts, so we'll see. In all honesty, guys, I'm just now getting back in the field. The graphics look good in these games nowadays. It's hard to believe that this game was made in 2003, and look at these graphics compared to NASCAR Heat 4. It's just amazing, and the detail of crashing and drafting and all that, it's unreal. They need the people right here who makes these mods to make NASCAR Heat games. Should get the one to go this time around. Going to lead us to a 10-lap shootout. Preseason Thunder at Daytona. Thor Self running the strong third there. Kyle Busch sucks, running a strong second. And he's in a Fusion. Rumor has it, by the 500, he'll be in a Mustang. A lot of people running different test cars here in this race. As you can see, the stands are sold out today. This is just a preseason race, so thank goodness the lights are off, and we will go racing here with one to go. No double pile restart, so that's a thing I'm gonna have to look at in the options menu. That's the reason why I'm doing these testing races, so I can figure out what I need to do, because I know there's a way you can do it, so I'll have to do that. But these guys here at Daytona, they'll draft back up together. Here at the preseason Daytona. We got Matt Kenseth driving the pace car today. Matt Kenseth's driving the pace car in a Pontiac. It's an old school pace car they pulled out and wanted to take it out here for the Tighten Up Cup Series. And Matt Kenseth is enjoying time here watching these guys race. Hopefully we can get the next 10 laps in without another crash. We'll see. As we all know, these races, towards the end of the race, everybody just gets intense, and try to make a move that you can't make. So we'll see here if Nate can hold on this number 8 car and pick up the preseason Thunder victory, or will Kyle Busch suck, or anybody really in this field could win this race. But Thorself's been consistent. He's been top 5, it seems like, the whole race so far, so they seem to have a great package put together. And here comes the pace car dropping off, guys. Taking that left turn. Here we go. Nate gets a great start. Thor moves up high. Here comes Thorself down low, trying to take away second from Kyle Busch sucks. That 42's got some engine in it, boys. That 42, he's sneaking up, sneaking up, sneaking up. Nate, will he draft with him, or will he try to make the move? They come down the block. Thor may have the push from the 4. Looks like Thor's going to come up here. Building up speed here. Thorself will take the lead. It usually takes about a lap or two to get wound up here. And they're shining off in that 24 car. Won Miami Homestead preseason testing here. So he's trying to make it back to back. And he's trying to make it 3 abreast going into turn 1. Got JB Racing back there and Chase Fan number 9. Looks like they're hooked up together. We got number 20 car there and 26 hooked up. Got a lot of cars back there damaged, but it looks like Tim Scott in the 6 is still hanging on draft back there, so he might be able to hold on enough to the draft just to move his way up through the field. Beautiful helicopter view here, guys. Sponsored by Jimmy John's. That 21 car. Side of Nate's car. Here comes Chase Fan number 9 down low. Looks like he might have a little bit of front end damage. Let's see who was actually hurting that wreck more than anybody, guys. Let's see, Charlie NASCAR's hanging on. We got right here Chandler Brown. He just took too much damage at 11 car. Just ain't got the speed to keep up with these guys after that wreck. And Christopher Goodrich, there's nowhere to go. Him and their Creedy, just wasn't nowhere to go for some of these guys, and with the damage they had. But that's why we're having a preseason Thunder, so these guys can get their cars dialed in as they're getting racy again. And number 8 and 41, they're battling it out hard here. We come down to the line to receive 6 laps to go. 6 to go. Looks like nobody wants to go with JB right now. He's that lone Toyota up there. Well, he's got the 20 below him, but looks shiny now. Oh, almost a big one there. 21 almost got turned into 41. As everybody's packed up. Charlie NASCAR might be in the right place right now at the right time. He's just got to try to avoid it. Tim Scott, I don't know if he's being patient, laying back there, or is he just trying to wait till the last 2 or 3 laps? Because we all know in the Tighten Up Cup Series there are no overtime, so if we get a caution with 2 or 3 to go, that will end the race. So it's very important to try to position yourself now. Man, that was close to being a big one. Look at Shiny Enough trying to make it 3 abreast in the middle. He knows it's time to go. You got to put yourself in that position. He has no drafting help right now. As I see Tim Scott slowly trying to get the picture. Thor Self down below. Chase Fan 9, JB Racing. Looks like the 4 car slammed the wall just a touch. He's got his teammate right behind him pushing him. With Rusty Wallace, he was not able to make this race today as his car failed tech. I will have him in here next time for the 500. He will make his debut. His car just failed tech, could not pass. Actually, to tell you the truth, I'm looking for a number 59. Okay, hold on a minute. Hard battling going on there. 3 laps to go. 3 laps to go. Can Thor Self hold on? He has been strong all day long. Looks like Shiny Knife's found this 8 car they have hooked up, and they could be a strong 21 goes down low. He almost hit Thor. Thor gets pushed high, and that's bad luck. We'll see if the 20 come down low. Well, Tim Scott, this is his car. Too bad hurt to make a move. Charlie NASCAR had a little damage from that wreck. It just affected his car. 2 laps to go. The 8 just about crashed, guys. We've got 2 laps to go here in this race. Can Shiny Knife pull off 2 in a row here in Preseason Thunder? It's going to be interesting. And here comes JB Racing making a move under the 20, trying to. Him and the 41 here, Kyle Busch Sucks, could be sitting in the right position. Let's see what happens here. We're coming down to 1 to go. The 8 car's getting a big push from 21 up high. Big push. Woo! The 8 got pushed big time in the 1 there. But he's got to learn how to block. This is going to be a close finish, guys. Looks like it's going to be between Nate. Can Nate hold him off in that number 8 car? He's got a block good. Here comes JB Racing. This is going to be close here at the line, but it looks like the 8 Nate Wines wins. Daytona Preseason Shootout. What a performance by the 8 car. He was strong all day long. Showed what he could do. I think he'll be a top contender here for the big season opener here at Daytona. What a great race we've seen today. We've seen some crashes. Seen some fantastic racing. So the Tighten Up Cup Series coming soon, as we are working on stuff and getting stuff better. The racing's getting better, and it will only get better as time goes along. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and like I said, we will have the opening race of the season here in probably within the 3 or 4 day range. But it looks like Thor Self is going to go congratulate with the 8 car. Here, Nate. You know, Nate's a happy man right now. There we go. Now Nate Wines went into this race. Great performance. Christopher Goodrich had that trouble.